first grade, we are going to be finishing Junie B. Jones because I feel so sad that you can't be here to finish the story, and we're so close to being done. So I was like, well, if you want to watch or listen to this video, me reading the rest of the book, you can, but it is optional, so it's up to you. All right, now, where did we leave off with Junie B., our first grader? Well, cheater pants. She's cheating, remember? And it's not okay to cheat. Not for yourself, not for your friends. It's just not a good idea because as teachers, we want to see what you know. So that's why it's important to do your own work. Anyways, Junie B. is in the middle of a spelling test, just like we take spelling tests. And tomorrow you'll have a spelling test too. All right, so some of these words you probably even had at the beginning of the year. So I'm going to continue on page 72. Let's see. The last word was fox. I guess I'll read back over here so we can remember. Mr. Scary pronounced the first spelling word, and he used it in a sentence. Fox, he said. The fox is running through the woods. Fox. I perked up a little bit, because I know how to spell fox, of course. I printed it very neat on my paper. F-O-X. The next word is box, said Mr. Scary. I keep all my toys in a box. Box. I sat up even perkier because, box is just as easy as fox. B-O-X. Mr. Scary smiled. The next word is wood, he said. I would like all of you to do well on this test. Would. Just then, I stopped perking because sometimes I get mixed up on that one. I wrote down some letters. W-O-O-D. Then I crossed that out. On account of that, I thought that was the wrong kind of wood. Wood for trees. I tried again. W-O-U-D. I shook my head. That didn't look right either. Finally, I covered my face and I did a groan. Ugh. Shh, said May. Herb started to turn around to see what was the matter. Then he quick stopped himself. There's no turning around during a test, of course. I looked when no one else was looking, and I wrote some more. Then I strained my brain to try and remember how to spell it. Only nothing came to me. Finally, I did another groan. And that's when a miracle happened. My friend Herbert came to my rescue. So notice she's crossing out her words here. First, he shifted a teensy bit in his chair. Then he moved his test paper to where I could see it, and he pointed to the word with his finger. My mouth came open at that lovely gesture, because I didn't even ask him to do that. Herb just gave that word to me, like a gift. I stretched my neck to see it better, and yay! As soon as I saw the word, my imagination got sparked, and I remembered the letter L perfectly good. I quick wrote it down on my paper. W-O-U-L-D. I was just in time. Mr. Scary was already on to the next word. Mr. Scary said, peek, he said. I saw you peek. Peek. Just then, I sat in my seat, real still. Ooh, I did a big gulp, because I really thought he saw me peek. That's why. Only good news. I was wrong. On account that he didn't see me peek. He didn't. And besides, what I did this time wasn't even bad, probably, because Herb shared that word with me, just like we shared words for our poem. Finally, I did a little sigh, and I wrote peek on my paper. After that, I took the rest of the spelling test very perfect, and I put what happened right out of my brain. Sort of. First grade, do you have a prediction? Chapter 9. We're on to chapter 9, and it's the last chapter. Do you have any predictions? The last thing was sort of. Junie B said she put it out of her mind. Sort of. What does that mean? Do you think it's really out of her head? Have you ever cheated before? Would this be something you would be constantly thinking about? If you have any ideas and want to share them with me, let me know. But again, this is just for fun, so you can just think about it too. See you guys soon. I'll read the last chapter tomorrow.